Welcome to Little John's Yarns. I'm Alicia. Thanks for joining me here today. I was wondering, I didn't see anybody up in the chat yet, but I see everybody's here. All right, so if you're wondering why you're here today, we're going to be learning about why your Etsy probably sucks. So, guys, where are you from? What time is it? And what's the temperature where you're at right now? Let's see who's in the chat before we get into all this juicy information, because you're going to need a pen and paper. And don't worry if you're watching this on a replay. All this information is down in the description box. I have a blog written for all of this. So just in case it's just too much to absorb, the blog post is down below. Let's see. Hey, we got Sharon Cat. Hey, didn't you send me a message? Thanks for joining me here today. New here from Willard, Missouri. Hey, how you doing? And we have Victoria Price. Thanks for joining us here today. So before I start, as usual, I like to mention during these live streams, you can always donate via Super Chat. When you do that, hopefully the bubbles behind me will go off and your name will pop up and I'll bring attention to your name. And we do a cheers, because here at Little John Yarns, like I said, we like to talk about everything crochet. And while we do it with a glass of wine. Last week, the wonderful Shannon Givens from the Stitch and Diva, she sent me this cup. It says, crochet and wine is Little John time. So let's get into this. Oh, we see some more people here. So, hey, everybody. So what we're going to be talking about here first is how to optimize your Etsy page. I'm not going to say I am the most expert on Etsy, but what brought me to this topic once again was actually Shannon from last week. We're talking about how much money we're making on our Etsy page, how many views we get. And she was doing so well on her Etsy. If you want to hear about how much she made on her Etsy, check out my live stream from last week. But this week, you're going to learn and see how much I make. We're going to look at the analytics. We're going to be going on field trips. We're learning about software to help you rank better, because I know Etsy, ranking on Etsy is not an easy game. But I believe if you give enough attention to your site, anybody can make money with Etsy. So to begin, what's wrong with your Etsy? Before you start thinking Etsy's algorithm doesn't like me, it's impossible to make money on here, it's not Etsy, it's you. Start looking at your own site. What does your site look like right now? I see many people saying, I've been trying to sell for weeks and nothing is happening. And I go to their Etsy page and their Etsy page is completely blank. They have about 3 or 4, maybe 5 items in their shop. There's no cover art. There's no categories. It's just plain and blank. When people shop online, we love to browse. Think of yourself as a shopper when you're creating your own Etsy shop. If you walk into your shop, is this a place you want to look around and buy? When you walk into the shop, is there enough items for you to click through and browse through? Or is it something you stop in, look at one time, and go to somebody else? Take a look at your page. So first, I'm going to show you an example of a good Etsy page. So guys, let's take our first field trip. There we go. I brought up, her name is Crochet Patterns. Let me scroll to the very top of her page. This is an example of a beautiful Etsy page. If you notice, have you seen all the colors are color coordinated? When you have your own Etsy shop or your own business, you have to create a brand. What does your brand look like? From first scroll down her page, I can see her color scheme is pinks and reds. Look at this. The pictures are absolutely gorgeous. You're not seeing the background of somebody's couch. You're not seeing a table with mail on it. You're not seeing somebody's husband in the background. These pictures are absolutely gorgeous. Let me scroll down some more. And let's check out her category section. When you go to somebody's page, you want to be able to easily browse through what they have. Because when you first look at somebody's work, it can be much for the eye. So when you look over to the left, look how easily she has everything categorized, so you can easily just go through all of her work. Let me bring it back to my face. So anybody here right now, or any of you right now selling stuff on Etsy or selling things on Facebook? And if you are, let me know what you're selling. Let it be patterns or your own custom orders. What are you doing to get views to your site? Let's see. What's going on in the chat before I keep going in. Oh, Deanna said I had an earthquake last night. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. I'm sorry, Deanna. I've never watched the news anymore because sometimes the news gets pretty depressing. But prayers for you. I hope everything is okay. Okay, what else? I say, thanks, Christina Davis. She says, how can somebody else put a thumbs down when she's only been on for a couple minutes? You know what? I'm an analytic queen. If somebody gives me a thumbs down through the YouTube algorithm, that still signals somebody's interacting with my YouTube video. So if they don't like it, give me a thumbs down, go away. I appreciate the acknowledgement to my channel. Okay, so let me get back into what I was talking about. More on fixing your page. Like I said, focus on what looks nice. Create a brand for yourself. At the end, after we go through all this list of information, we're going to actually check out my site and see all the ways that I can improve my site. Like I said, I know a lot of the tips and tricks to improve my site, but I work so much. I sometimes half it and don't do all the complete work that I'm supposed to be doing. All right, I have all my notes right here. So when you and if anybody has any type of questions, I'm going to be trying to check the chat box. It gets kind of flooded. Please put question marks before your question, then ask it. That way I'll be able to see your question and bring it up. And if I miss your question, you can also ask your question through Super Chat, and that's the way I won't miss it. All right. So when you're posting your actual item to Etsy, please fill out every single section. I know it might look confusing at first, but each section will help you get found in search. All of these platforms, they're all like Google. These are all search engines. And when you type in a query or when somebody types into Etsy what they want, Etsy is looking for the most relevant topic. And to get the most relevant topic, you have to give Etsy all of the information so they can pick through all the millions actually of people on Etsy and find your work. So make sure you go through every single section, add a complete description. Make sure you add all of your keywords in the description, in a title. That's another thing. I'm going to go further into exactly what keywords is and tips and tricks to get that. We're going to take a field trip behind and looking at eRank after I go through all these sections. All right. Oh, and also when you're creating your titles and you're putting keywords in, people, you might notice on Etsy, people will keyword stuff their titles. Let's say you go on Etsy, you'll see crochet bear for babies, crochet hat bear, all of this jammed into a tiny section of a title. Algorithms always change. Once upon a time, people would recommend stuffing all of these keyword rich words into the title. But you know what? That turns shoppers off. When they see all these confusing words in your title, don't. Make your title for human beings. You know what I mean? Let your title be engaging and at the same time readable. We're not just trying to feed into the algorithm. These people who are shoppers are not robots. And also, you still can add sections to your title. You might notice somebody put in, how can I phrase it? Did I write it down here? Let's say a fox elephant hat. Not fox elephant, fox baby hat. Sorry, tongue-tied. Let's say that is your listing. You can put a little line mark in between it, then put for babies 0 to 3 months. That still makes sense. It doesn't sound like your keyword stuffing. Ooh, we have a lot of people. Oh, thank you so much, Deanna, for helping up. And I forgot we always have moderators here. One of our wonderful moderators is Deanna. And I don't know if she's here today. I didn't see in her chat yet. We usually have J Hook Crochet. Her name is Reggie. You might want to check out her channel too. All right, here we go. And the categories. When you're in your category section, actually, let's take you to the field trip so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Back to the backside, guys. Here we go. Now we're in the back section. So when I'm talking about all of these things that you need to fix, let me turn my volume up. I can't hear. Oops, sorry, guys. Let me get back over here. All right, so when I'm talking about putting all these things that you need to add to your listing. So guys, if you are not on Etsy or you're thinking about Etsy, this is what the back end of uploading patterns or your items to Etsy. So the first section, they recommend putting 10 pictures in. Put as many pictures in so people can browse through and see if they really want your item, or for my sake, see if they really want my pattern. And the great thing that Etsy started doing, you can add videos of your work. Right now, Etsy's doing an experiment. If you see right over this section, 50% of Etsy buyers will see your video in this experiment we're currently running. So right now, if you're putting videos of whatever you're selling, you have a great chance of ranking or a great chance of being seen by other people. It doesn't have to be anything big. They recommend about a 5 to 15-second video. For mine, this is it. There's no sound listed on this video. It's just for me, hats spinning in circles. All right, let me pause that. Scroll down some more to the other sections in the back end of here. And here's my title. You notice this isn't clustered and full and stuff full of keywords where human beings aren't reading this. I know people say stuff the keywords, but like I said, algorithms change. Things are getting more advanced. Make your title catching, but for human beings. It doesn't have to be complicated. All right, and right here it talks about the listing, who made it, what year or when was this made. And here's that section I was telling you about, categories. Let me take this off for a second. Second. I've been drinking already. My tongue is already tied. When you add a category, be specific as possible. Don't think because your category is so specific that people won't be able to find you. Whatever you pick, each and every subcategory you will be put into. So mine is crochet patterns. There we go. I am patterns and blueprints. So that's what I'm for. This is under craft supplies and tools. Like I said, I make patterns. This is for me. And I put in my crochet type. And if you're making something specifically for Christmas, fill this out. Do it for holidays, whatever type of occasion. This section here, it lets you know if you want to, once your listing expires, I believe it expires every 3 months, you can have it automatically relisted for 20 cents, or you can manually do it yourself. I have a digital project, so I don't have to think about physical. The description. In your description, this long section right here, don't drag on with words and words and words. Personally, as a shopper myself, I want to be able to easily skim what is in here. Yes, I have my keywords and describing everything that's in this tutorial and what comes with the pattern, but most people want to know, bam, they can see materials right here. Bam, what are important notes, and bam, listen, this is a pattern. I'm not giving you money back. So I list all of those there. All right, another important section, the tags. You have 13 options to describe what you are listing. Use them all. This is going to be a little bit confusing. You don't have to repeat yourself with tags if your tags are in categories. If your tags is up here in the category section, patterns and blueprints, or whatever you're listed in, you don't have to put pattern or blueprint within this, because Etsy understands the stuff is already listed. And the materials, make sure you list everything that is involved in this or what it describes. This helps Etsy find you. Let's say you have a magenta hat. I think magenta, is that pink? Okay, I think magenta's pink. If magenta's in your title, you can put pink here. All these is just other keywords. Let's bring it back to my face real quick so we can get into this a little bit deeper. The more you fill out your descriptions, your titles, your attributes, your categories, these are all ways to get found. I know you hear fill out the 13 tags, but did you know your subcategories? Did you know what else? Your attributes. Those are all like hidden tags that you didn't think about. If you use those, you have more opportunities to be found. Let's see if I'm missing anybody's questions. Okay, no questions yet. Let me take a little sip break. And then we're going to go into this whole keyword because it can be confusing. And don't forget, guys, you can always donate via Super Chat. I would appreciate that. It helps me continue to give you information like this every single week. And when you do, I'd like to give you cheers. Okay, so keywords. Do any of you guys know exactly what keywords are? I usually talk about this every time I talk about any type of selling on Etsy or online. Keywords are breadcrumbs for people to find you. I should say for Etsy to, oh, what is an attribute? I'll get back to keyword in a second. Attributes, when you are on Etsy, when they ask you what materials, what are things made of? For my patterns, I'll let you know you need a 5mm crochet hook or a Lion brand yarn. If you're selling custom orders or items pre-made, you want them to know this is made from acrylic yarn. This is made for an adult or a woman or a man. Those are attributes, which are hidden tags, which are keywords. So back to keywords being breadcrumbs for the algorithm to find you. Before I hop into our next field trip, any other questions? Okay. So now finding keywords can be difficult, and ranking for keywords on Etsy can be quite near impossible. But I use this software. It's called eRank. Right now, this is free. Don't worry, you don't have to pay for it, but I do recommend purchasing it maybe for a month. I believe it is $10 a month. I have all that information linked below. I earn no money from them. I used eRank for about 2 months. Learned what I needed to learn and got rid of them and used their software for free. Here we go. So let's bring up exactly what eRank is. Here we go. I'm logged on to my eRank page. eRank will tell you at times exactly what is going wrong with your page. Right now, I have 52 listings on Etsy. And let's see, each item that I have listed on Etsy, it will give you a rank and a grade for everything. And on the side, you can see how many suggestions they have to fix. Let's see. We'll look at this first listing. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, and guys, if my internet shuts off, it's been weird today. I don't know what's going online. I'll continue this next week if something happens. All right, so here are the suggestions that eRank has for my crochet baby sneakers. Right now, I'm getting an A grade, so no suggestion. Here we go. 2 other suggestions. So what's going on with this page? Oh, let's stop down into the listing statistics. So I know since this pattern has been published, I've made 85 sales. And this lets me know my conversion rate. A good conversion rate on Etsy, well, the range for a conversion rate is 1 to 5. The conversion rate is for every 100 viewers or every 100 people who view your product, 2.8% of mine for this product purchases this pattern. All right, the visibility lets you know how often people are able to see this on Etsy. So everything for here looks great except for my conversion rate. So I wonder what I can do to fix that. Let me scroll down. So my title is great. They recommend a title in between, I forget how many characters. It says somewhere here, but you can tell where it's highlighted in yellow. It's good to have a title or the most important information within so many characters. I believe it's maybe 50 characters that I need. Let's check and see how my tags are going. I have 13 tags. And in this section, this tells me how competitive my tags are compared to other people on Etsy. This is a game changer right now. This is absolutely free. I am not using the eRanker paid program or whatever. This is free. So one of my keywords is crochet tennis shoes. I know right now the competition for that is in the green. It's low. It is a great keyword. When you drop down to here, you see the competition's a little bit higher, but I still tried it out. It's very difficult to find keywords. And let's see, if you have to pay, you can see how many average searches there are, the click-through rate and all those, but it's not necessary. I just want to know what's the competition. Here we go. And we were talking about attributes. Okay, one of my attributes is in the category of crochet. Oh, I think I need to add more attributes to that. Blah, blah. Add more information to those. My description. Let's see. I think I can do better on my description, but it lets you know if there's any problems on that or any typos. And look, here's something I can improve for my pattern. You know how I was telling you, you need to put all 10 pictures. Look how many pictures I am missing. When people click on these shoes, they have nothing to browse for. So that's something how I can increase my views and potential sales for this product. And this down here just shows you the history of all of when I've been selling it, if I drop the price or so forth like that. But you want to see how to find your own keywords. Let's jump. Oh, not that one. Here we go. This is in the tools, in the keyword tools right here. That's what I used. So right here, I typed in crochet slippers. Right now, the average search is 49, but the competition is good. To me, crochet slippers, I know it is, for me, I call it yarn season. When it hits fall and winter, this search is going to go up. Trust me, I know it. But I know the competition knows, so that is a great keyword. And it gives you options to help you find other keywords to put in your tags. So if I was going to put crochet pattern in my tags, don't do it. You will never rank if you just put crochet patterns in your tag. Look at the competition. So tags like this, crochet slippers or slipper pattern, those would be excellent. All right, let me bring it back to my nugget so you can see me again. Is this confused? Oh, I see a question. I'm going to bring this up in a second. Is this confusing at all? Let me know. Ask your questions now, and I'll answer you as best as I can. I see we have a question from Krishana. I'm an Etsy seller since 2015. I've used Etsy ads for a few days, and I've realized it's not worth it. Should I continue ads for any longer? My shop name is Nay You Crochet. Actually, this is let me pull this down. Unfortunately, Etsy doesn't let you know how much cost per click is. But do I have my, okay. Field trip again. This is just for you, Krishana. We are going to go into an Etsy search. We're going to put crochet hat. Do I have my keywords up? Is this on? I have, oh, let's see, hold on. I have this app that lets me know about keywords. It's called Keywords Everywhere. Okay, we got it. So let's say you are buying an ad for crochet hats and you want to spend $1 a day on your ads to potentially get views. Oh, I have somebody knocking on my door. Hold on, guys. Yes, sir?
I was John.
Yes.
I'm from State Farm.
Yes.
Sure. To get a few outside photos.
Oh, okay.
Thanks very much.
All right. Okay. Oh, what were the photos for? Just for the house?
For your house insurance, yeah. It looks like they left me a message on September 17th.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it.
Yeah. Let's see. The home number we have is 872
No longer.
4649.
No longer my number.
That's an old number.
Yes.
They'll update it with the agent.
All right. Thank you so much. Guys, be patient. Sorry, State Farm stopped by my house.
Buying?
Sorry, guys. State Farm just stopped by my house. They want to take pictures for insurance. Sorry to leave that, but back to what you're talking about. Krishana, where were we? Okay, you are purchasing an ad for $1 a day on Etsy. For this keyword, if somebody clicks on that ad, you automatically pay 85 cents. You're basically, one person clicked on it and you're done. You're not making any money. For items, if you're maybe selling something huge, like that's cost, I don't know, a lot more. Let's say you have $100 product. You might want to advertise, but typically it's not worth it. You have to spend money. I personally do not advertise on Etsy. It can get expensive. 1 second. You need something, buddy?
He's taking pictures of her house.
Yes, he's taking pictures for the insurance. They're checking it. Okay. Okay. Luminera at Little John's. What about a crochet produce bag that Jaden Stitches make? And if you make a product from someone else, can you mention them in your listing, or will that decrease views? No, that would not decrease views. The thing is, you got to recognize who your buyer is. The person who is buying from you has no clue who Jaden Stitches is. Only fangirls like us who crochet know exactly who Jaden Stitches is. And it won't decrease or increase your sales. You can. It's good to give people credit, but don't think that just because you're making somebody else's pattern, you won't be allowed to sell their pattern. That's a whole nother topic. If you ever run into any crocheters that say you cannot sell anything from my product, yes, you can. They cannot do that. Crochet patterns is only covered via copyright, via rewritten, or videotype, anything put the pen. What you create from the pattern that you purchase is yours. Here we go. Sharon Cat, Little John's Yarns. How did you put the top part of your page on Etsy? My shop is Gypsy Road Emporium. Oh, can I copy it? I can't copy and paste. I wish I can just highlight this. Okay, let's Gypsy Road Emporium. I'm going to spell Emporium so wrong. Gypsy Road Emporium. Yes. Okay, let's take a look at her page. Right now, you're going to need some cover art. To get cover art, go over to canva.com. I did not put in the description box, but it's simple. Cavana. I couldn't spell canva.com. It's completely free. You can create art for your whole, Etsy shop. So definitely put that. You need some work over here. I'm not criticizing. You do have beautiful work, but let's see. Look at this. You need to set some categories in your shop. If I want to look for a mask, I have to scroll through section and section, jump from here to here to look through masks. I would love to have categories on this side and be able to just click through what you want. And let's see. Let's check out your pictures. Your pictures are nice. I would suggest, let's take a look at this. Beautiful work. I would suggest more, maybe if you're going to use this lattice background, maybe have a white sheet behind it. You don't want to see hangers, whatever. Imagine your own shop being like a magazine. When people are in a magazine, they want to shop. Make it more, I guess I pretty much said the word, more like a magazine, I suppose. Let's see. Let's drop down into, I hope you don't mind us looking at your page in your description. All right, the description is nice. I probably don't put everything in caps, but you know what? I can easily skim. Hand crochet. Actually, it's a little bit difficult. Maybe put some spaces in there, some bullets, so we're all able to see exactly what it is. Let's see. Does it describe anything else? Can I see from looking at this? Ooh, another great tip. If you want to rank higher in your Etsy searches and potentially being seen, placing your item for free shipping. Oh, was I even showing it? I wasn't showing it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Boo me. Forgive me. Let's take a look back at her page again. All right, sorry. I need somebody to call me on my phone. I'm about to give my moderators my phone number so you can call me and tell me when I'm not showing stuff. We're going to go back to her page. I was saying before, she can go for some artwork up top. Use Canva for that. On the side over here, I was saying she would need some categories. And then I was taking a look at her pictures over on this side. I was saying also maybe if we're going to use this lattice work, maybe put a white sheet behind it so you wouldn't be able to see the work before. You want your items to pop, maybe look like it's coming from a magazine. And then I popped down into her description. I was saying right here, everything's pretty capitalized. You don't need to do that. Maybe section it off so it's easily able to skim. Maybe put size, then a little bullet down below in that. And I was saying right here, she's smart. She got free shipping. So that is a great idea. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize I forget all the time that I don't put up screen share. All right. So make your shop pop. That should be like a title, something. Make your shop pop. Make it appealing to viewers. Make people want to shop in your place. All right. I'll go into one more question, and then we're going to take a look at mine and critique what's wrong with my Etsy page. Why am I not getting more sales? I want to make more sales because I'm still working my full-time job right now. I would love to do this full-time. Okay. Any more questions? Are you sure the guy was actually from State Farm? No. He's probably like, I don't know, peeing on a tree in my backyard somewhere or taking a picture in my window. I don't know, but I'll check after the live stream. Good question. Crafty Chat Cafe. Can keywords you into copyright? Can keywords get you into copyright trouble? As in, no, nobody can see your keywords except for you. Keywords are only items, say when you say crochet hat pattern or crochet baby pattern, or that's the keyword. The keyword is exactly what the person wants to find. So keywords can't get in trouble, but if you put a keyword like crochet baby Yoda that you're selling in your crochet shop, yes, you can get in trouble because that is it's more than just copyright. Disney owns the intellectual property to Yoda, to Star Wars. Anything that looks like that, you can get in trouble for selling not copyrighted, but intellectual property of somebody else's business. All right, so right now we're going to look at my Etsy and we're going to see how, am I doing bad? Am I doing good? Ways that I can fix it. I don't want you to help me and give me tips on exactly what I can do. And I'm smart, screen share. I did it the first time. Where is my Etsy shop? Yep, there is me. All right, here's my Etsy shop. I think I did an okay job with my top part. This is my cover art. I did this on Canva, completely free. Make sure you fill out your about section so they know exactly what they're getting when they come to your site. And make sure you add in all your keywords for your site. Like if you sell crochet, make sure you put handmade, crocheted items made with love, all that in your, not description, but your about. All right, guys. I want you to take a look at my page and think about all the things I told you about where I can fix. I can see a lot of things where I go wrong. Okay, first I'm going to tell you my brand. My branding has always been yellow. I love yellow colors. A good Etsy page has pictures that are consistent. My pictures are not consistent. Most of my pictures I had, because I'm originally a YouTube crochet pattern maker, my pictures are thumbnails that are created in a 16:9. What a 16:9 is, 16 this way by 9 this way. It's more of a rectangle laying down shape. That is not the best shape pattern for anything on Etsy. Etsy likes something ratio, 5:4. This is a ratio that is 5:4. Your images will fit perfectly into the picture. So now for the past couple days, I've been going through all of my work. I'm changing pictures out. I'm trying to make them consistent. I'm not putting my YouTube thumbnails. My thumbnails that work for YouTube does not work for Etsy. This right here does not make my pattern shoppable. Here we go. We scroll down. And some of my images don't even fit within the frame of the picture. I need to go back and fix those. All right, guys. So looking at mine, do you have any tips and recommendations on how I can fix my Etsy shop? And I do have a request from you. I've been trying to fill out my 10 images, going back through all of my work and putting 10 pictures on all of my listings. If any of you have created any of my patterns, I'll put your name on the picture. Would you like to send them to littlejohnyarns.com so I can help maybe put some actual pictures from people who created my patterns into some of my listings? Because I'm missing so many pictures. Some of these patterns were made like 3 years ago, and I no longer have the item to make anymore. All right, let's hop back in the comments. Do you guys have any questions? And don't forget, guys, you can always donate via Super Chat. And when you do, you will get a cheers from me while I drink my wine. Can you transcribe a crochet tutorial into a written pattern to sell? No. That falls into copyright infringement. Copyright is everything when pen. You don't have to go through any type of legal systems. If you're in the United States, copyright covers anything written, anything pen to paper. Also, it covers recordings. That is somebody else's pattern. But if it's your own pattern, yes, you can try to transcribe it and make it. But the thing is about, let's say you see a pattern of mine and you love it. It's just like a recipe. If you change it and it looks the same, but the pattern is written completely different, it's yours. I'm not saying it's correct or the right thing to do, but personally, I don't mind when people copy something of mine. There's only so many ways you can twist the knot of yarn. Who is this? Somebody said hi. Whisper and Change Crochet with Dawn. Hello. Let's see what else is in the chat. What am I missing? Oh, whoops. I love your crochet shredder quote. Oh, I love it. Thank you. But I meant to put here. Here we go. Is there anywhere you can go to find popular color combinations for web page backgrounds? Guys, if you know me, I am color incompetent. Color incompetent. I always have to use color wheels. Just Google color wheel or popular colors. That's how I do. There's no specific web page that'll teach you how to do this. I have a lot of people helping me with colors. I'm pretty bad at it. Okay, Lori says, having pictures of the item made by other purchasers and not just designers helps me feel better about buying a pattern. That is a good idea. No, that's what I was trying to say, but I wasn't able to put it in the words. That's why I wanted to say done by, not designer, done by purchaser. Your words exactly. Okay, let's see. Oh, and somebody asked a question. I missed it. Oh, Sharon Cat says, Little Johns, how do I donate in Super Chat? All right, if you are on your mobile device, you'll notice down below, you'll see a little $sign. You just click that in the chat and you're able to donate. If you're on your desktop, you'll see a little $sign that way. Click that and you can donate through Super Chat. Or if that's still strange, look down in the description box. You can donate through PayPal. You'll see that in the little heart section. And if you do donate, all those lights will go off. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I don't see any more questions right now. So right now I'm going to tell you some other tips on finding keywords. We're going to go into the analytics. The analytics can be scary. Most people will look at analytics and run. They just want to post things and hope Etsy will make everything better for them. The analytics will tell you what is good and it'll tell you what is bad. Let me pull up the stats. I'm going to remember to bring up the, here we go. We are going to go into my analytics. All right. So I have my analytics opened up for the last 30 days. You know, for mine, I have about 1,900 visits, 65 orders, and my conversion rate is 3.3. I think I can do a little bit better. I would love to get my conversion rate to 5%. Like I said, the average conversion rate, that's how often you sell on Etsy, is between 1% and 5%. So I guess I'm right in the middle. I'm not too bad. And you guys can see how much I make. And this little toggle, if you've been selling as long as me, I'm able to see how I'm doing now in comparison to next year. All right. So this section is pretty important. This lets you know where are your views coming from. Right now, we are going to be looking at this left side. This right side speaks volumes. I'll get to that in a second, so hold your breath. Right now, I am getting 39% of my views from Etsy. Here we go. Let's see how they are finding me. There we go. When I clicked on that, it lets me know how are they finding me on Etsy. There we go. And these are the ones that they find on Etsy. When they Google search or when Etsy puts my product in an advertisement, I'm jumping ahead. So let me just stay in this section. So these are what the items people are searching for the most. So look at this shoe. I'm not making enough sales. I'm getting 100 visits of this shoe. I need to add more pictures so people have they want to shop. They just look at it and probably walk away. All right. Okay, here's another way to find keywords. It's in your analytics. If you are stuck, use keywords that Etsy is already ranking you for in search. Right now, crochet slipper pattern, I guess I'm doing pretty decent at. I'm making 8 views in the past. I guess that's not too many. 8 views from that in the past 30 days. Those are my most popular keywords. Let me scroll up. Let's see, go back. Okay, this was from Etsy search, my bad. And right here, SEO marketing. What SEO marketing is, if you have a pattern that is selling well enough, Etsy will pay to advertise your pattern on other sites. One of my popular pattern to be, here it is. Nope. This one, I don't know. They love to advertise this pattern on other sites. So if you ever happen to go on, I don't know, let me think of a site. I can't think of any sites right now. Joann Fabrics. I'm just going to say that. And you notice ads down in the bottom right here. You might see my crochet sweater pop up because now Etsy is starting to do some extra advertisements. If they know they can make money off of you, they'll put some money into you. But now we're going to go over to this section right there. This is the section that speaks volume. 39% of my visits came from Etsy. I had to work for all the other views. 61% of the views was because of myself, because of the hard work I put into it. Let's check out my direct traffic because apparently, and social media. I do a lot on social media. Let's see. Where is does it tell me where I don't believe it tells me. Here it is. It tells me exactly where all of my traffic is coming from. That leads them to Etsy. Right now, I have my own webpage, littlejohnyarns.com. I list all of my patterns on my page for free, but I give people the option to purchase a paid ad-free pattern. And you know what? A lot of people come back to visit for that. YouTube. I know you guys might not have a website. I know you guys might not have a YouTube, but this is how I get mine. Let me show you. I also do a ton of Facebook, social media. Here we go. Here we go. Facebook. And Facebook got me some sales also. There was some other things I wanted to show you. One second, my friends. Social media, offsite. Okay. So you're probably also wondering, how can I find what to sell? What is popular? If you've been on Etsy as long as me, you'll know exactly what is popular. Just drop into your analytics. What is popular? Continue to create. Here we go. Which one has the most views? There we go. Apparently, this one has the most views. But check this out. My sales are pretty low. So I can see this has the potential to make money, but I need to better optimize this listing because I'm not getting as many orders. Let's see which has the most orders, my crochet pattern bundle and my vintage inspire hat. So those ones I get the most sales for. So therefore, I'll probably make more hats like this. I should probably make more crochet chokers. What else is in the views? I should probably make more slippers. You know why? Because I'm also ranking for those. And I need to make more crochet baby booties. look into your analytics. It can tell you a lot about what you need to do and look forward to the future. You need to make plans. Your analytics can help you along the way. Whew, okay. Any confusion? I know that was a lot. Ooh, my crochet cloche hat. Would Kieran Simply Soft be good for it? Yes, I would. I did a pattern in that field trip, my dear Lori. There we go. Where's my, this is right here. This is the crochet cloche, but into a messy bun. So yes, it will work. It won't have the stiffness. It'll not flop more. It'll just be more, I can't think of the word, but you know, not as stiff. How many social media hours do you put in to get seen by the algorithm? The social media, the algorithm, it doesn't matter. The algorithm and social media, how much you have to post. How can I put this? What you post on Facebook, if they come, they're going to see your item directly. So if you post something on Facebook that goes directly to Etsy, you don't have to worry about the algorithm because they're coming directly to a link that you put in. That makes sense? I lost my wine cup. There we go. Oh, and how many social media hours? A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Okay, this is a big key if you want to be seen, if you want people see your work. I'm in about 60 Facebook groups. If you're selling custom orders, please don't join Facebook groups that say handmade items for sale. Join the Facebook flea market groups for your local community. Post in them nonstop, twice a day. It seems like a lot, and it is. But the more you post, the more you're able to get seen. That's exactly how I started. I began as custom orders. That's all I did. I completely sold on Facebook. I prefer selling on Facebook over Etsy, if this makes sense, because Etsy takes, what is it, 2.9% plus 20 cents for every sale. On Facebook, I created my own selling group and had, you know how people sell their, I got a super chat. Where's my cup? As soon as I get my first super chat, I can't find my cup and there's bubbles. Thank you so much. Cheers, Camia. I can't pronounce. Sorry. Cheers to you. Your channel, your tutorials are amazing. Thank you so much. I've had the bubbles go off in so long. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Somebody has a bomb unapologetic mocha. She said she has a 5.6 conversion rate on Etsy. I missed what you said was a good rate. A good rate. The average, got bubbles in my hair. The average rate is 1 to 5. You're kicking butt. Everybody, cheers to you, and cheers to Naughty too for the super chat donation. Cheers. Wow. I want to be like you when I grow up. Oh, PJ. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I made some of your ear warmer headbands. Will you take the picture of them on my grandson's beard? Of course. I did get lots of compliments on them. Yet, know what? I appreciate any help. Thank you so much. I'll take it on a bear. I'll take it on a chair. I'm like Dr. Seuss. I'm just rhyming over here. Okay, let's see. Any other? Somebody said, wait, I missed something. Did you donate and I missed it? How come my machine didn't go off? Sharon, cheers. Thank you. You get the extra balloon bubbles too. Thank you so much, Sharon Cat. I feel like I know you since I talked to you via email. The bubblies with the bubblies. Okay, where else was I? I get so sidetracked so easy. Any other Etsy questions? Here we go. Lori's coming in strong. Is there a tool to help with planning and scheduling social media posts and or shop updates? Yes, guys. I did not put this in a description box. So Lori, get your pen, get your paper. I'll tell you right now, posting in all these groups can be exhausting. I use something called Pilot Poster. My friend gave me this tip. I appreciate her so much. She's the greatest thing. Once I found this, I was able to relax and not spend all day online. Oh, we got it. My balloons aren't going off. PJ. Oh, it went off late. Thank you so much. I'm not selling your ear warmer hair bands. I give them as a gift. Crochet is a gift of love. And thank you so much for donating. Cheers. I guess my bubbles is a little delayed. Hope my laptop's not getting too wet. Oh my goodness. There we go. Ooh, Share Cat. I get this all the time. The best advice for pricing crochet items for us grannies. Just for you, I was smart, Sharon. I put in the description box how to price crochet items. There are 3 different methods, and each method no crocheter is ever happy about. One of the first methods is, what is it? Material times 3. Let's say you're making a hat. The yarn costs $5. The hat would be $15. The next one is by the hour. By the hour, let's say you're making a crochet hat. For me, I can crochet a hat in under an hour. And if I'm charging like 15 bucks an hour, that's all you get. Or if you're making an Afghan that takes 50 hours, are you going to be able to charge 15 bucks an hour? No. I like to use a combination of material and hours and what other people do. I know that's not the answer that you want, but when I was doing custom orders, I looked on Etsy. I seen what was similar and I did what I felt was right. When I first began crocheting, my items were entirely too cheap. Then each year that I went on, I began to increase my prices because I knew exactly how much work I put out there. And typically, let's say I'm going to go back to my crochet hat. I make a complicated crochet hat. Before I ever make it, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to underprice. I'm like, okay, this hat's going to be $25. And by the time I'm done with this hat, I realized this stitch was so complicated. This hat was a $45 hat. Yes, that person got it for $25, but the next person that loves that hat, they're going to pay $45. So a lot of the pricing I had, I learned from trial and error. Here we go. Did I miss any questions? Guys, keep asking away, or we're going to wrap this up pretty soon because this is some good information. Oh my goodness, my phone is soaking wet from the bubbles. Let's see. I hate when I miss questions. I'm scrolling through. Did I miss? Oh, here's an old question I missed. This was from the beautiful Bernice. Welcome back. Do you only sell patterns? Yes, now I sell patterns. When I began, like I said, I originally began, I sold custom orders and finished products all the time. And then I started doing YouTube. I was unable to keep my YouTube followers and my crochet purchase followers separate. And in my selling group that I had on Facebook, my crochet followers from YouTube would try to get into my Facebook group or try to sell within my Facebook group. And the overlap became so horrible, I decided I had to let one go. So that was tough. Even though I love doing custom orders, I wasn't able to. So right now I'm feeling like I'm missing out on some financial opportunities to make money because I wasn't able to juggle them all. But so this is what I'm doing full time. So right now I still like it. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm seeing some question. Here we go. Was wondering if, here we go. Naughty. Was wondering if Etsy or your own website better. I am new at startup a shop. You're new to starting up a shop. I would say just go with Etsy first. It's right there. It's simple. When you jump into everything at once, it just can be so much and just too much on the brain. If you're going to be in this for the long run, I believe you should have your own website. If you're trying to make money with crochet, you can't make money just crocheting. It's almost impossible to get rich. Let's say I sold a crochet hat every single day and each hat cost $25. I believe I did the math a long time ago. I would only make $9,000 a year. That's some nice extra money, but that's a lot of work you have to do and not a lot of money. For myself, I had to find other ways to make money. I had to find other passive ways to make income. For myself, let me pull this down. I've always read you need to always have 7 forms of income to be successful. I have my YouTube channel. I have my blog on which I make money. I sell t-shirts. It's my crochet t-shirt shop. If you look down below the viewer, you'll see cool little shirts that says, crochet because punching people in the face is frowned upon. Shirts like that. I sell patterns on multiple websites. I do sponsorships. You have to find many ways of making money. When I was talking to Shanna last week, she does a Backend. She does about 3 Backends a month. She sells books. Oh, and guys, if you're trying to figure out how to gain an audience on all this, I wrote a book down below. It's the secret of selling crochet and gaining an audience. Gaining an audience is the key to crocheting, making money in crochet. That's it. It's as simple as that. Get as many eyes on your work. I know the technical stuff is scary. It's all about eyes, period. If nobody sees you, nobody's going to purchase from you. There we go. Shannon, when pricing items to sell, is it better to bundle a few items together to create more hype, i.e. baby hat and booties together? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And also it's nice to have let's say you have a collection. Does that make sense? If things aren't put together, let's say you have a hat for sale and you have another scarf for sale in the same color or something, a collection of items. Does that make sense? If you're selling those separate, but a bundle is way more, what's the word I'm looking for? But yes, it's better. Here we go. Where's my wine? KDS Carter, love your channel. One suggestion for photos of your patterns to utilize your Ravelry page. Yes, Ravelry. Yes. Okay, let me keep reading. Perhaps put a call out to those who have made them to use their photos with credit to the maker. Thank you so much. I didn't even think about it. And a great thing, I'm on Ravelry too. And the great thing about Ravelry, they always have people who've made this pattern. I didn't even think about it. You're a genius. Thank you. What wine pairs best with bubbles? Moscato wine. It goes perfect with bubbles. It's delicious. I feel like Lori's becoming my buddy on this live stream today. Anonymous Amy, you made it. Welcome. You've been saying, okay, Anonymous Amy, she's been saying she's been missing some live streams, but you made it here today. We're talking about selling on Etsy, how to make your Etsy page more visible to others, and how to optimize and get more views, which gets more monies. Marion says, hi, just tuning in my car. Do not read anything, but I'm glad you're listening along to us. I'll drink while you drive. Thanks for joining. Okay. Crafty chat. Oh, I lost Crafty chats. I was about to pull yours up. There we go. Crafty chats. Is there anywhere you can go to make sure your site is accessible and safe for everyone? How so? If it's Etsy, or do you mean if your website? For me, my website is always safe. I'm going to field trip. Here we go, littlejohnyarns.com. This is my website. You'll notice this little lock right here. If this lock is not on a website, don't stay on any website without this. This that creates this lock is called a SSL. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's the word, SSL. It's, forget the standing for it, but it creates privacy on your page. My page is safe. I know everything is okay. And if you're selling on Etsy, your page is great. But I would like to say, here's my blog. My blog has a current theme. Remember, I was talking about your Etsy page should have a theme. I'm yellow. I love yellow. Here's my site. My Etsy page matches my blog, which matches my YouTube, which matches my Instagram. Hopefully, when you see bright yellows or whatever, you think of me. That's the whole goal. Oh, Krishana, can you tell me if my pictures are good? My shop is Nayu Crochet. It's funny, I couldn't pronounce that 2 seconds ago. Let's do a field trip. Let me go to Etsy. I know I didn't bring up the screen share yet. I'm just don't want you guys to see me typing so bad. Here we go. Nayu Crochet. There we go. Oh, beautiful. What is wrong? There's nothing wrong with your site. There's nothing wrong with your site. You're gorgeous. You're excellent. What are you talking about? Let's look at her pictures. Oh, this is so cute. I'm about to take some pictures, some tips from Nayu. What can I do to fix mine? Let's look at hers. All her pictures are the perfect size. They're centered. And look, guys, I was just talking about this. She has videos listed. Right now, Etsy is putting out the 50% of their customer base, whoever views these, they're more likely to get listed. And look, she has keywords in there, but she has keywords in here for human beings. It's separated. Nayu, you're awesome. Let me close this out and come back to your page again. I'm sure you got a ton of sales. Let me see. How many sales do you get? You're doing okay. I'm sure you want more. I think me and you are probably doing about the same right now. Oh, another thing right now, if your sales, if you have some type of sale in your Etsy, Etsy will also more likely to promote your item in listing. Okay, let me pull this back up. I'm sorry, Nayu. I can't help you. Your stuff looks pretty good. I'm sorry, it does. It does. Here we go. What do you guys think? Was her stuff good? I thought so. Well, not Nayu, Krishana. Here we go. Oh, tongue twister. Shaz is stitches. I found Shopify is a great store website maker too, and simple to set up. Difference is you will completely have to drive your own audience. That's the same thing for Etsy. You can't depend on any of these sites to drive your audience. You have to do it yourself. Like I was saying, I wrote a book on how to drive an audience. Hop on Etsy, hop on anything, Shopify. It's your job to find your own audience. They won't do it for you. And the more you sell, the more likely they are to promote you, if that makes sense. Because if you make money on Etsy, they're going to promote you. You know why? Because they're going to make money on Etsy. They want their percentage also. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Loops. Alicia, correct. Congrats on your ebook. Yes. Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. No, it took me a while to publish it. I was afraid to publish a book. I've never been a published author before, but now I am. Thank you so much for the congratulations. And guys, like I said, make sure you check it out. And if you do purchase the book, can you leave a review on Amazon for me? I would appreciate it. It is an ebook. Let's see. Marlena, I am new to your channel. So happy to find you. Your personality and smile is infectious. Thank you so much. Ooh, here we go. Affordably crafty. Craft Shoes talking to crafty chats. Do you mean not accessible? It was a big problem for the visually impaired community. You know what? That has to be. Sharon Cat at Little John Yarns. You can add my YouTube video that I have on my channel to Etsy. Aw, so sweet. All the emojis. Thank you, Elizabeth. Wash hands, wash hands. That makes sense. Clap hands, clap hands. Okay, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I'm going to give a couple more seconds. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask right now, because we're going to wrap this up in the next 2 minutes. So type now or forever hold your peace while I drink my wine. Because I know on my end to your end, there is like a 15-second delay. It's insane. That's why I was having trouble when I had my crochet game show 2 weeks ago. The delay was crazy. Back to the clap hands, clap hands, clap hands, wash hands. I love your channel. You are a blast at crochet. Thank you. Oh, we did have some more questions pop up. Did you get the pic in the email? Did you just send one or a little bit ago? If you did send me a pic earlier, like a couple days ago, I forget so much. I get so many emails all the time, but I'm going to look into my email right now and see what popped up. Let's see. So nothing recently. It must have been one from a while ago. If I commented back, I did. So I'm sorry if I forgot it. I get tons of emails a day. Sorry, babe. Uh-oh, I can't pull your thing down. It would just stay up. No question, but I just want to say sorry I was late. I hope to make it for the next time. Amy, you're awesome all the time. Don't say sorry. It's all right. All right, guys. Wait, Sandy had one more question. Where can I find the book? I just came in. The book, it'll be down in the description box. It is The Secret to Selling Crochet. I'll give you a secret real quick right now. It's gaining an audience. That is what it is. The idea is to get seen. I would have never had, I have almost 100,000 followers on subscribers on YouTube. I would have never been able to do that if I did not work at gaining an audience. Listen, people say it must be easy for me. I have all these people. Everybody starts at zero. Every single person. You know what? One friend at a time, and you'll get there. One sale at a time, and you'll get there. All right, guys. I think that is it. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And remember, if you guys happen to have done any of my crochet patterns and you would like to help me, please send me a picture of any of your crochet patterns of my work that you completed. You can send that to my email. That address will be down in the description box below. It is littlejohnsyarn.com. All right, guys, you all have a beautiful weekend and cheers.